I need my hole reamed. If you guys didn't know, I have a grass problem. Do you guys know what these are? I call them donuts. I think that's what the world calls them. And I have these, and I have St. Augustine, and I'm going to show you the grass, okay? It's beautiful.
I mean, honestly, I understand now why people yell, "Get off my lawn."
Right, because she and I spent a month killing using the shout out. It's right behind Jen. She's going to grab it, and she's going to hand it in front of the camera, the tiller.
Oh, I was going to grab the flamethrower.
I want you guys to see this.
We got the HOA called on us for that one.
We did get in trouble with the flamethrower. We were burning weeds, and I used this knockoff. It's actually, I'll put a link in the description because it did a great job. I tilled an entire front lawn in Florida with that tiny.
We've had it for a year.
Yes,
and it's
and
done
we
like
still, and we're gonna go do a cactus section. So, bonus. So Amazon products.
Occasionally, there
Good
are.
segue, Jake. I did that on my own. I'm a real boy.
I love
okay.
you.
So I have these stupid donuts, and I have really nice grass now. And you're gonna see. We're gonna go outside. It's gonna be perfect, minus this one problem, which is I need my hole reamed.
Can't with you.
This hole, gosh, I don't. Okay, so I bought and wasted like that much money.
I gotta lift
That
the
much
camera
money.
up.
Thank you, Mia.
Whoop.
The editor's gonna put the amount.
We're gonna
we
put
spent.
a dollar amount. We
On
gotta look that up.
All of these really, and here's the thing, I'm gonna unbox them live with you in a way that I can return them. Okay, because if we don't like it, we're returning it. So this is the Cut It with a K tool. Do it yourself, just like the professionals. Here's the thing. We all know I'm not a professional, but I want to always buy the professional tool. I play one on TV, okay? So this thing looks like the most elaborate. It shows something about a 3/4 inch. I'm just gonna do it out of this weird order, which is we're gonna show you one at a time, and we're gonna open one at a time. And then you guys don't get to see on that. So there is, I'm just like, so many, why so many things? Okay.
That's fancy. Is that gonna fit in the? Is that gonna fit in the hole? Or do we put the donut in after the fact?
See, they show it, because right, you've got this whole scenario. They show it for people who just want to go like that, right? Remove solder around the sprinkler head. This two-in-one tool is used to. Oh, you can also use it on some sprinkler heads if it raises the rotors. Well, here's the thing. This isn't a rotary head, right? You can get rotors for inside of these. You can change these tips out for rotors, and that's what I do. I use these MP rotors, these low-profile Rainbird. I thought they call them MP rotors, but they're a low water, low flow, which is not recommended for St. Augustine. I will admit that. But once it's established, so if you use sod and you're in a rain ban, what's that called?
What, a drought?
A drought.
A rain ban?
Maybe that is. Maybe somebody. You got to call and get permission because we had to run the sprinklers for about 2 hours a zone kind of thing. But
to the tune of a $500 water bill.
Yeah. So they're like using this to basically reach this down, and this will grab your rotors. And I guess if you twist them, you can change their height. But this isn't going to work for ours. Like that.
I mean, do you want to try it to see if it actually does what it claims it does?
I'm supposed to go out there with a 3/4 inch socket.
I think it would be interesting to see it in practice. I think we shouldn't return it until we prove that it doesn't actually
We'll go
work.
outside with a 3/4. Okay. Let's do this one next. Unboxing complete. Thanks. You guys have a great one. All right. This one is just good old manual labor. And honestly, I have a little bit more faith in it, right? Because can you like tilt over to the side? They can check out my Crocs.
Your shop shoes.
Right? Am I wrong that once I find it, I'm just going to sit this and go like that? But will it just twist around the St. Augustine?
Will it grip it and pull it up?
Right.
Like if you get the plug in deep enough, I guess.
So that's how quick that unboxing is. Let's go to the next. Hey, and there's weird green stuff on my ground now.
Well, that's exciting.
Okay.
Good thing we didn't paint the floor.
The one I dropped. I have a little bit more faith in this one. but also I don't because, well, you guys know how products are. So this one, to me, looked like it was both. So this cuts and centers in there, and then this has cutting teeth, and it's meant to go in a drill, not an impact. So we're going to load up this guy. And try not to get it in there all crooked. So we're going to take this outside. Guess what's next? And here is the Death Wheel 6000. I should have gloves just to touch this. You're going to take this, you're going to put it on your weed whacker, and let's just hope you got a steady hand, because otherwise this thing, this Death Wheel is not going to work. And what it's going to...
So you should not wear Crocs or other loosely and easily shredded shoes.
And who's absolutely going to be wearing Crocs?
Oh my God, I love you.
So I'm gonna...
wait, is this where we find out how much toes are worth by Workman's Comp?
I guess.
So that way when somebody says, I hope it doesn't cost an arm and a leg, I can come back and say, no, it doesn't even cost a toe.
So we'll come back to this guy, but Death Wheel 6000. Okay. And now, I don't know what this one is. I'm hoping it's another Death Wheel, but I don't have anything to put it on.
It's been a minute. We ordered this stuff a while ago.
And then we had to wait for the grass to grow. I'm kidding. It grew.
Whoa!
Sorry. This was... Okay, so this is another Death Wheel.
There should have been an explosion.
This is a Death Wheel as well, but this one...
It's perfect.
Right?
And magical.
7-inch cutting blade. It has no other hardware except for a single washer that looks like it's more of a reducer. Warning. Serious injury may occur. Keep spinning blades away from beards and JakeOfALL at all times. Okay, so I am going to shut the camera off. I am going to add this to this. Okay, and we will be back on the nice pristine lawn that's missing all my holes.
Hey, wait, can we have really fun and do like a cool transition?
Oh, ooh, we need like a magic wand.
You want a magic wand? You don't want to like, you don't want to clap or be like snap or yeah, put your handy dandy drill and then you go zzz, zzz, like Dorothy. You know, she clicked her heels.
There's no place like the front lawn. There's no place like the front lawn.
Well, that's some way to magically transport yourself and all your gear.
I didn't know all this was coming with me. I thought we were just doing the weed whacking, but apparently I got a lawn to cut first.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's green. So I did say a really pretty lawn. So I'm just going to do this drill thing and hope that when we come back, it's the lawn done. Ready?
I think you might have used all your luck on the first one.
I'm going to have to do it the old way?
Yeah, I think you're going to have to do it the manual way.
Okay. I'm going to need your help. We're going to have to get all this out of the lawn. I don't know whose idea it was to do the video like this. This is crazy.
I love it.
I thought this would be a good example of what it's trying to do before we're doing it with grass, right? So that just rode along that, okay? Now, if you look over here, I have a sprinkler. This one's not the best example, but let's just try it. So I don't really know what that weird noise was. Binding, it didn't mess with that. But it didn't do anything with the outside, right? And that's like the big thing. So like, let's find one here. Okay, so it's got grass on both the inside and it's got grass on the outside. Okay, so if this isn't gonna work, here's where we should know. Okay, I mean, I can see it now. It's better, but
That's
yeah.
I don't know that I'd call that a
Let's try others. right? We see this guy. This is what I was showing in the shop. Okay. This might really only be good to loosen it to work on it. See, and I'm just moving. The problem is we have multiples that are in here now, and without turning the sprinklers on, we don't even know where they are. And we will probably turn the sprinkles on.
There's one right there.
Here?
No, take 2 steps towards me. Now 1 towards the street. Right there in front of you if you reach down. I think, yep. Is that one? Or is that just a hole in the grass?
It's just a hole in the grass.
Oh, womp womp.
So here's one. Okay. There's one. You can see it. It's just stuck in the, it's just sticking to the concrete thing now. So
I'm going to call that a flop.
yeah, but here's what I do want to do. Should I take this one back to that one, or do I try it?
I think we should try it in a totally enclosed one.
Okay. So yeah, I can see it, and yeah, I got some, but like
It is not the result it claimed to have.
I want something I can quickly, after every time I've cut the grass, just chuck up and hit it. So should we try the death wheel?
Metal?
Yeah. Plus, this is also really good at getting weeds off of driveway.
Okay, well, there we go.
I'm going to let you just show that one while I do.
I mean, so far that one has my vote.
It's better. I might have to. That's what I'm afraid of, right? I don't want to just. I think I need to take the guard off.
Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, you could always put it back on.
Let me try just to like be able to use the guard to set it in. Because it's more stable that way. Mm-hmm. So maybe.
I mean, you can see it better.
Am I wrong? But that seems like
that looks really
good
like,
way to do it.
Way better.
So now we just need to find another one.
Uh,
So why don't we do this? Here we are.
well, look at you. Didn't even have to back up that far. Trying to see. It's really hard.
A little cleanup required, and I'd be okay with that, but honestly,
If you just every other time, ooh, woo, I don't know what happened there. Every other time you mow, I guess, if you did this.
but what I'm also wondering, because the other ones like this do get in there and clean that center out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I guess I got to try the other one,
Well, yeah.
right?
So we have one in the keep column so far for sure.
This is a keep, and that's dirty enough. And honestly, what I think I would do is use that and come in and find them all with this.
And sort of clean them up, or at least mark the spots.
Like, here's a spot. I see where it is. At this point, I'm going to be able to find that one again. Okay, I realized that I was so caught up on not actually wanting to test this that I didn't test it. So here's this one. I didn't run it. The center has it, which I think this is only going to really do the center. They show you using it with a ratchet. I don't have time for that. Okay.
No for me, dog.
Yeah. So
Womp, womp, womp.
we won't be putting a link to this one, but this definitely has its place for rotary ones. Maybe it's better for them. I'm not going to say this is a bad product.
It's just not
I'm
for
not the
us.
right reviewer for it. Okay. So let me get my tools out of the way and we'll be right back because we went ahead and put this on. So like the other one, I'm going to use the guard. I sort of see where my thing is. I'm going to start it off and then drop it down. Hold on. I can't tell. I'm gonna switch the weed whacker to the snail mode. Okay, so my batteries are dying. Okay.
I'm not mad about that.
So I think the issue, right? I need to take the guard off.
Mm-hmm. As handy as it can
So let's try one of these.
How do we feel about that? I feel like the other one allows you to have a cleaner cut.
So this thing is stalling out. Now, I did make the joke about the dual battery thing. So let's go into the shop. Let's go in the air conditioning. Let's do some final thoughts. Like I said, it's fine, okay? It's gonna go back. I think I wanna do a second video. This guy worked great, but in a way it is hard to control. But with the guard, it is easier, okay? She's showing. I wonder, hear me out. You guys like how I was worried about safety? Now, not necessarily this one, okay? But get one of these grinders and put this attachment on it. And you have your hands. You don't have this, okay? Does this follow? I know you guys aren't talking back, but I'm not even getting a nod from the person on the other camera. I feel like because of the way these holes are, there is always the opportunity for like your hand to go off and go in it, and there should be something big to like
Stop you from losing
like a clear
finger.
shield. And at least with it being on the weed whacker, the worst you're gonna do is ruin your grass. But I feel like that attachment was a very clean, I'm not gonna say controllable, but a very clean hole. This one, when controlled, was almost better.
I appreciated the after on the death wheel.
And changing it out, they gave you just about they gave you every thread. They gave you spline, no spline, these ones that engage. This one spun up fine, but we started having problems. And I don't know if it was the heat. I mean, California is trying to outlaw gas. So these battery powered tools are gonna have to take the heat. Honestly,
Let's just take that back.
no, right?
Maybe we could use it in the purge.
I would use this to like right before I cut, to go and just make sure I find the holes, or next time the sprinkler's up, if they're running, I would go around with this or something. I wouldn't return that. I'm not going to return this, and I'm probably not going to return this. But what I might just do is, none of our yard requires weed whacking to where we ever really need the dual battery. And the dual battery has more power.
So maybe you'll try that with the dual battery?
So maybe I'll switch it out and put this on the dual battery, and I'm going to do a couple clips, and I'll make them as the little reels, and we'll test this with and without this weed whacker head on a spot of the lawn that I care a little bit less about.
Backyard?
And I'll even try the Death Wheel 6000. So you guys will have to, make sure you're subscribed, like, share, follow, all that good stuff.
That way you can be front row when Jake loses a finger.
You can be front row when I lose a finger and see how much more real reviews we do with real sweat. Not a script, Not a crazy production budget.
No AI.
No AI except for the thumbnails. Just two people liking to have fun, and one of them obsessing over red things, and the other one
Just happy to be here.
just happy to be here. I'm happy too. And I hope you guys are as well. I know this wasn't a pack out video, but it's tools. And it also crossed into lawn life. So
Home ownership for the win.
this is my beverage from the mower. And I'm not going to tell you what's in it. JakeOfALL out. Well, I spoke too soon. And honestly, it was probably for the best anyways. Why? Because one of you will like this. This one can't return. This one can't return. But I shouldn't have, right? I used it. Okay? So who wants to win it? If this can work for you, or this can work for you, the description, as always, there's going to be one of those links that Jen set up a form, and you can sign up to win any of those two grass cutters. Thanks.